What is up, Scentsy fans? It's Patricia, and welcome to another week of Tester Tuesday, a spot where I review Scentsy scents with you based on how things do in my home in the hopes that might help you decide if a scent's going to work for you or not. So today we have one limited time offer and a scent from the past that's retired. So let's get started. All right, let's talk about our first place scent for the week. It is from the Harry Potter's collection, the Honeydukes collection, called Exploding Bonbons. This one had 36% of the vote. It's this orange colored wax. And I would say on cold sniff, it's shy of medium. And Scentsy has put this, I think, in the bakery section, but I would kind of consider it more of a confectionery, sweet, fruity kind of scent. So let's read the scent description. Scentsy says, juicy orange, white chocolate, and sweet vanilla burst from candied pineapple. So I think I get quite a bit of orange, and I get quite a bit of vanilla sweetness. And I think what's happening is the white chocolate is reading like a vanilla sweetness. It doesn't read like chocolate at all because I believe white chocolate doesn't have any chocolate in it. So it just is an intense sweet flavor. And it's funny, I'm warming marshmallow mint today and I feel like that might have a little bit of white chocolate. It doesn't say in the notes, but I think it does. Anyway, so what I think of this is it's almost like a variation of an orange creamsicle, a tropical variation. Because when I warmed this, I thought there's a tropical sensation coming from it. And to me, I did not really pick out pineapple, and I know pineapple can lead tropical, but what I did really notice was like an orange passion fruit kind of scent. And I thought there's definitely, in my opinion, passion fruit or something that's mimicking passion fruit. Maybe it's the pineapple and orange together. But passion fruit is in Kimu Kimu and Kahiko Hula, and I could kind of draw those little aspects from that with this. You like orange dreamsicle, Kahiko Hula, tangerine creamsicle, it's kind of along that vibe. So let's talk about performance. I warmed 7 cubes altogether in 2 different spots. So I warmed 4 cubes here in my bedroom, 2 cubes in a ceramic 25 watt bulb, and 2 cubes in the fluted gray, which is a 25 watt glass. And I would say strength and throw max was about 6 out of 10. And I think I left it going a 24-hour time frame, and then I removed it. And then I put 3 cubes in the boys' room. They have an angel wings warmer and the light from within. So I put 2 in the full size, 1 in the mini. And I would say it was between 6 and 7. It was a little stronger there. And I left it going 2 days. And I remember thinking on the second day I wasn't going to have any scent, but I forgot what I was warming. And I walked in and I could definitely smell it. It wasn't strong, but you could definitely smell it. It was a really nice presence in their room. So it just did a little bit better in their room for whatever reason. So I think if you're going to warm this, the take-home message would be maybe stick to small to medium enclosed spaces, because I think the enclosed part is very important with this scent. And it does linger a little bit, I think, and maybe it's a good example of how sometimes we take things, I'm going to call it the premature evacuation of a scent, because I would have taken it out of the room, but I could still smell it for 2 full days. So there you go. So will I be repurchasing this one? I think I would definitely repurchase, especially if I saw it in the clearance or a flash sale for a better deal. It was probably my favorite on warm out of the scents from this collection. However, it was probably the lightest for me. All right, let's talk about our second place scent for the week. It is A is for Apple. This is a retired fragrance. It had 16% of the vote. It's a green colored wax, about a medium plus on intensity. And this was a new release as part of the 2018 spring and summer catalog in the fruity section. Now, interestingly enough, that was my very first full catalog. And I believe this was only around for 1 season. So let's read the scent description. Scentsy says, sweet tart Granny Smith and Macintosh notes offer a bite of pure apple bliss. This is definitely an apple fragrance. It's more green apple to me than Mac. I think the Mac apple is traditionally a very strong scent oil, and I think that's going in with the green apple, which is a little more tart. So that Mac is balancing it out just a little bit, but man, is this a nice strong scent. Not as strong as like some of the other apples, but a pretty strong scent. So the other thing is, they don't really mention it, but I feel like there's like a fresh air floral kind of feeling going on in the background of this. Very similar to that fresh tone that you get from Top Dog. Something, a little bit of that, not as much as Top Dog, but a little bit of that is in here. So that brings a really strong presence in the warmer. So let's talk about that, because I warmed 5 testers and I warmed 7 cubes. So I think in my mind, I warmed this maybe just in tester form when it first came out, and I don't know if I ever purchased a bar. So I wasn't really familiar with this, but I warmed 4 cubes in my bedroom here. So let's talk about that. 4 cubes, I would say it was about 8 out of 10 at its max. I left it going a little bit more than 24 hours. I think it was almost a day and a half that I left going. Actually, I think I left all the spots going a day and a half. Now, Erica's room, I actually used these testers, which equates to a little bit more than 3 cubes, I think. And I usually use 3 cubes in her room. It wasn't as strong there. I would say it was about 7 out of 10 at its max. And again, about a day and a quarter to a day and a half. Like it was going along, and then all of a sudden I just couldn't smell it anymore. And I kind of lost, it was between a day and a half that all of a sudden I thought, wait, I can't smell anything. And in Ryan and Drew's room, I also used 3 cubes from the bar. It performed very well there. I would say 8 out of 10 at its max. And again, removed it at around the day and a bit mark. It was a very fresh scent. It was really, really nice. It reminded me of a scent that I warmed from Fusions before. And I think it was just called Green Apple. So I feel like those kind of scents, they do have something underneath them that kind of boost their presence. So if you also have tried like apple parsley, it's kind of that same green apple and maybe the same green apple as appletini. But some of those scents have other things in with them that kind of take them in the other directions. But yeah, kind of that green apple tone. I think probably more spring, summer because of that fresh floral, fresh air kind of backdrop. And I would say this is like a windows open, like let's air out the house, you cook something strong, or you just clean something and you want your house to be really fresh. This would be something that you could put in, especially if you're someone that likes to change your wax out almost every day, then you would get really good bang for your performance out of this one. So will I be purchasing this? Considering it's retired, I can't, but if I see it in a flash sale or in the clearance, or anything like that, or a bundle, I would definitely pick it up because I did really enjoy it. Maybe just one, but it would be a repurchase for me. So that is A is for Apple. All right, now we're gonna move to the portion of the video where I'm gonna present to you some scents and you guys are gonna vote. So if you're new to my channel, you're gonna pick 2 different scents by early Wednesday morning. You're gonna put them down in the YouTube comment section. If you can't do that, find my Instagram post and put your 2 votes there. It's Patricia Gates. I forgot to say in my intro that we almost had a tie for A is for Apple and Mystery Man. So I put a poll up on Instagram and A is for Apple was winning by a landslide. But at the same time, Allison had voted for A is for Apple and that would have pushed it over as the deciding vote. So anyway, so what we're gonna do is I'm going to present to you some older scents. Well, not old, but older LTOs that we haven't warmed. Plus we're gonna delve into the Father's Day trio of wax bars, which I haven't yet received. Hopefully they will come tomorrow. I'm filming this video Monday morning. So scent number 1 is from the, I don't even know what it's called, the Epcot thing, Garden Fresh Gardenia. This one has sold out, but I believe you could still add it to a Scentsy Club. So I thought, let's put it as scent number 1. Scent number 2 is going to be Kindness from the Mother's Day. We have not reviewed this. Scent number 3 is also from the Mother's Day collection. It is Strength. Scent number 4, I'm going to put a split screen here so that you can see the actual wax bar. It's from the Father's Day collection. It's called Black Tie Affair. Scent number 4 is from the Father's Day collection, and it is called Day on the Field. And also from the Father's Day, we have scent number 6 as Open Air Exploring. So thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Don't forget to vote, and I'll see you guys in the next video.